welcome. Before I get started, I just wanted to say a heartfelt thank you to my subscribers. I know I don't have very many right now, but those of you who have subscribed and watch my videos, just want to say thank you. It means a lot to me. Okay, let's get started. In this video, we're looking at air traffic Greenlight. I thought maybe I would just show some of the differences between the Sandbox mode and the default game mode for this game. So when you start a game and after you've picked a map, you're greeted with this screen, the settings screen, and this screen's always the same. Anyways, up here at the top area you've got Sandbox mode, and by default it's off. And you've also got this ADSB, which stands for Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast Mode. So that's also off. So what are these two things and how do they work in this game? If you played the game, you'll know what these are and you've probably played with them. But let's go ahead and take a look at the differences between these on and off. So first we'll check out what it looks like in default with these two selections off. Alright, so here we are in a typical map, and we see here we've got our radar, and by default actually when we hit play you will see the radar actually operating. You'll see this radar effect, and then you'll also have a grid which you can toggle that on and off. You can toggle the radar effect on or off. I usually have it off, but by default it would be on. But you've got these radiuses where the radars are, and as you unlock get more rep points, you will be able to go over here and you unlock more radars. The scan rate changes, you got better ranges that you unlock, and then you also unlock custom waypoints, and you start out with 2. Holding fix will unlock. Let's go ahead and look at when this happens, and you can actually go under progress under the management screen and you can see when these things unlock. Custom waypoints unlock when you get 4,000, roughly 4,000 rep points. You'll get another one, and then the holding fix unlocks at 10,000 reputation points, and then you'll get a route at 20,000. So you can see your progression, things that unlock based on how many rep points. And you cannot see aircraft when they're not inside these radar circles here. So as you can see here, this plane, once it enters and comes outside of this radar, it will disappear in this section right here. Let's watch it. It actually freezes, and that's the last seen location. And now it's over here somewhere, and then it will fade out a little bit. As long as it's inside of a radar, you can see it. This one will disappear, and then this one will show up. Let's fast forward a little bit so we can see it show up on this side, and there it is. And that's basic default mode for this game. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Sandbox mode. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and just toggle the Sandbox mode on. Sandbox mode on only. Of course you cannot get achievements when this is on. And I'll see you in the game. And as you'll notice, first of all, it looks pretty much exactly the same as default mode. You've got your radars out here, and you've got some missing areas where you still would need to deploy a radar. You come up here to your deploy screen, and what do we notice? We've got all of our radars unlocked. We've got holding fixes unlocked, 99 we can choose available, and custom waypoints, 99 available. That is really the big difference now that we're in Sandbox mode. We can just go ahead and deploy a radar, and you can see the sizes of these. So this one's a range of 800, so it's a pretty big one. And you can just deploy the radars as you would like, or holding fixes. No restraints. You don't have to unlock them. just deploy them as you want. But there was one other mode. So we've got this other mode, the ADS-B mode, which if we toggle it on, let's go take a look at what it does. First thing we notice is we do not have the radars. We've got a completely open map. So let's look what happens when the planes enter the screen. Let's go ahead and fast forward, get some planes in here.
Radar contact.
So we see them as they enter. No radars needed. Come up here to the deploy menu. As you can see, you don't need to deploy radars. You can still deploy the holding fixes and the custom waypoints because we have Sandbox Mode on, but you don't need the radars. And one other thing that I forgot to mention was if you come up here to the management screen, if you're in Sandbox Mode, under routes, you also have all 99 routes available that you can create, and same with departure procedures and arrival procedures. They're also all unlocked, whereas in default mode, you have to unlock them. I hope that was a little bit helpful in being able to see the differences of the different modes. Thanks for watching.